Hello. That kind of worked. Doesn't that work? I think that kind of worked. Hey guys, welcome to another Saturday. It's your girl. Yee. Yeah. Hi. How's it going? Got some friends. Got some Kiko. I got some Ann. We got some annoying chat about the stupid um, text ranking system. And then there's Marta. Hello. We're on StreamYard today because last time I was on Restream, the stupid thing was stupid. You know, because there were comments that were broken constantly. So I'm like, you know what? We're gonna try StreamYard again. We will see. If it lets us stream for the 3 hours, we will see. We'll see. Are there any proper alternatives to StreamYard? There is EV Musks and Wix, or not Wix. So, slip of the tongue to things I'm working on. Oh my god, Restream. Problem is with Restream, the comments were broken a lot. So the comments just don't show up. Like I would have to have a separate window open just to read the fucking comments on the YouTube side, which I thought was stupid. So far, I liked EV Mux well enough. I found it a little intrusive because it was like, "Hey, your stream is ending in 15 minutes." Like, I hope you were like it. I found EV Mux a little obnoxious. It's pretty, but it's dumb. And then Restream's broken. So proper alternatives, I haven't tried too many more aside from that, unfortunately. I am doing the free. I'm not paying for StreamYard on principle, even if I love it. You saw my intro that I used today, which was it's just me sharing the video file on screen. So that's how I got away with that, because technically you cannot have your audio, your intro or your outro unless you have it paid, which is stupid. Oh yeah, Malin and Anna had to restart their stream mid-stream and change to StreamYard because they couldn't see the comments the other day. Yep. Maybe we should start a group, just like the 36 of us, and share a StreamYard account. So it's only like $1 per month. That doesn't sound like a horrible idea. By the way, I completely forgot the name of the streaming software that started the Exodus in the first place. And EV Mux showed your entire name. It did. That was really funny and also awkward. I think I unlisted that stream or I clipped it out. I don't remember which one, because that was pre-cover reveal. Yeah. Also, saw Crystal's Insta video. So funny. I love Underworld. Yay! Well, then you'll love my sweet baby book coming out in like 3 weeks. The cover image is so pretty. Isn't it gorge? Here, you can have it if you can reach through the screen. Want book on shelf. Gimme. Oh, I think the Troubles do that. One of them pays for the StreamYard, one for Canva, and they share accounts. It's not a bad idea. Did the other paperback proof arrive yet? No, it is still printing. Oh wait, you haven't seen the okay. Oh, I'm gonna show it off a bit here. I do have to talk about some stuff regarding I had to order more than one because this one's from Amazon. This is from KDP, but I'm also going wide distribution through Draft to Digital, and they have their own proof copy that I need to approve of before I could do paperback pre-orders. That's what I was talking about last night in the group chat. Because Amazon doesn't do paperback pre-orders. And also, since we're talking about it, the paperback pre-orders might be delayed because of the current strikes for Canada Post. Because even if Draft to Digital were to send my proof copy, I might not get it until like closer to release date, which would make pre-orders kind of dumb. So if you really want the book, and paperback pre-orders may or may not be lost in the wind, you can always just buy the ebook. I make more off of them anyway. Wait, Draft to Digital does paperback copies now? Yeah, apparently, I think as of last year, I think it's been a couple years anyway. Also, LOL, KiwiSphere, the German publisher for Adasm, they announced yesterday via Instagram that there's a printing crisis going on, and it won't be available for the entire month. Oh no. Oh, I really want both the ebook and the paperback. I love you so much. Okay. Wait, why do you make more for ebook and paperback? So for the paperback copies, it's not as for through Amazon. If we were just to get it, like if it goes on sale, Amazon takes a certain percentage cut. I think I make about I can't remember how much. I know for we'll use Draft to Digital as the example because that's where the rough part comes. Is there are discounts with Draft to Digital that basically takes my ebooks would be $5.56 for the US market at least. Whereas if you buy a paperback outside of Amazon, I only make $1.60, something like that. If there's no pre-order, I can just buy the paperback the day it comes out. But also, I could just buy both. I mean, I was mostly saying it as a joke, buy both, because I would never actually suggest that in a serious way. But also, how KDP works is they take the selling price minus the printing costs, and then you get 70%. Yes. Like through Amazon, it's not as bad. With Draft to Digital, since it goes through Ingram Sparks, it goes through the Ingram network. There is also, I think it's like a 40% wholesale discount, which is gross, but I also get wide distribution. So I don't know. It's technically cheaper than me going through Ingram Sparks. Just generally, because Ingram Sparks wants a 55% wholesale discount. Don't even get me started. They said they would still have some physical copies reserved for the Frankfurt Book Exposition. I bet they're going to be gone quickly. I mean, Adasm is an amazing book. So, oh God, the audio. See, this is why I've had to tell everybody that if I do the audiobook, and it's kind of a when, but mostly an if, I'm waiting for this to clear up. So it's probably not going to happen until book 2's releases, where I want to do a hardcover of book 1 and then the audiobook. So you get to find all the behind the scenes deets right now, guys. Yeah, don't. It's I am at the Frankfurt. Oh, yay! That's exciting. I don't know. Sorry, that was badly worded. It's the Audible situation is gross. It's like there's this right share where you get royalties based on listens, but then the profits are shared with also other artists, authors. It's a mess. There is a really brilliant Daniel Green video about the subject. I highly recommend watching. So sorry, not sure I heard that right. If I buy Amazon paperback instead of draft to digital paperback, you get more. Or is it better if I go through the proper bookstore to order it? That's, hold on, let me actually like pull this up. Okay, give me 1 second. Is there a way I can find my pricings? There, edit paperback pricing. That works. So for this, if we're gonna use Canadian, just because it's the top. I have this listed at $24.99 in Canada, which gives, they have a 60%. They take $8 for the printing, and then I will get $6.84 per book for the paperback. If we were to do EU, so it'd be $13.37 GBP, which I would only make $2.86 per book. So that's KDP, right? Whereas if I were to go over here, I love how I'm just holding this fucking thing up. My arm's getting sore because I'm just like, because I was gonna show some shit off and then I got stuck up my ass here. My books. Incarnate's Rise. And also, so I said that. Go back. Ebook pricing. I need to open these in new tabs. So the ebook is $9.99. I get almost the exact same amount of money as ebook or paperback through Amazon because my royalties are $6.90. Draft to digital, which I get wide distribution. So it's on Apple. It's on. Hold on, let me pull the comment down. This may not be a heavy sprint. So it's on Barnes & Noble, Kobo, Apple, and a bunch of other places I've never frickin' heard of. At $9.99 for the ebook, I get $5.94. Whereas if I go to frickin' print, at $18.99 for the US version of the book, I get $1.16. So, but I get wider distribution. So it's fine. Let me. Basically, just tell me what you want me to buy for you to get maximum profit. Marcia, I love you. You know I'm not like that. Yeah, like I said, the video will, because my dumb brain can't do it. In order to get the most profit, in order of most to least profit, but you are. Oh, I skipped this comment. I think in general with publishing, it's Amazon ebook, wide ebook, Amazon paperback, Amazon hardcover, wide paperback. Yeah, more or less. In the order of most to least profit, you are able to individually price each book edition and adjust so you make the same amount each time. But the book cost might be considered expensive. Yeah. And so I'm keeping the book the same price throughout all of the spots. So that just means that I'm going to be making less money depending on depending on where you get the book and what the region is. It's a fucking mess. But I don't want to sit there and be like, I'm sorry, you have to pay $5 extra for my book because I don't want to make $1. Like, I feel like it's awkward. Yeah. I don't know if it's not on the Waterstones. It's okay. I'll read out as far as ebooks. Okay. Right now it's Barnes and Noble, Kobo, yeah, Amazon Books, Everland, Tolino, Overdrive, Cloud Library, Baker and Taylor, Odilo, Vivlio, BorrowBox, Smashworks, Gardeners, and Fable is where you can pre-order the ebook. I can show you my screen if you want, because it's a lot. I make $2 to $4 for my books, except for book 1 ebook, because it's okay, be $1 to begin with, so I make nothing. Yeah, I figured that out because it asked me if I wanted to translate it. I would love for you. Okay, hold on. Girl, no, I don't trust you not to accidentally share something important. I mean, I'm only sharing what other authors have shown. So I'll just have the price list. Okay. So this is the ebook. Open new window. I have so many fucking tabs open. You will have to forgive me. Pricing. That's okay. Crystal could just delete the screen. Delete the thing. Okay, so this one is paperback. Okay. Okay. Talking to people who accidentally sent me a screenshot with her. Hey, I did that to the group chat. It was fine. Okay. My other friend of Wattpad switched over to Leo because her book got pirated and Amazon suspended her account. Oh, that's fucked up. My address is publicly on my website because law forces me to do so. So is my phone number. Ew. Okay. Hold on. Share screen. KDP. Share. There. Let me do this. So this is kind of where the pricing sits at the moment for the paperback. I think, right? That's where we are. Yes. Yeah. These are the paperback prices so far. Whoop. You can see where I'm going to like totally get got. It's kind of fun. Except for I'm only... Oh, yeah, because I don't have expanded distribution. Fun times. Okay. But yeah. Super reasonable prices. Yay. Yeah. So that's that one. Okay. That's going to close for a second. While I think you could go 16. It would be totally fine. Really? I mean, if you say so. Y'all are the ones who... which one's that one again? Oh, I see it. The Euro? Hardcovers are easily $25 to $34 nowadays. Yeah, in order with the paperback, I looked up my trim count, my page type, and page count for my genre, and it ended up $24.99 Canadian is kind of like the average. So I'm sharing my... Sharing my screen. Now I'm gonna have to reopen it to see about opening the changing that price. Maybe I'll think about it. Ebook prices, and then these are the ebook prices. Bigger authors have their paperbacks at for $22. Jesus Christ, that's insane. Yeah. So that's that one. Do you want to see how fucked up how different the drafted digital one is? Even though I'm keeping it the same, it's kind of annoying. I mean, is it gonna let me? Good old times where you could buy 5 books for 50. Yeah. Economy sucks, man. I wonder if it's gonna let me play with it. Don't forget all the special editions with the sprayed edges. God, I've never had a sprayed edition of nothing. I paid 50 something for a DASM for the German edition and the new Witcher book. 2 books. I do miss when people were cheaper, when books were cheaper. But I would absolutely be okay if the meant authors were getting more. I don't feel like they do. Oh God, no! Like the authors get fucking gypped, man. Being an author is not good for pocketbooks. You know. I'll go back to into KDP for a second. Pricing. Okay, I'm just gonna scroll up for a sec. Eh. God, the thing just had a bloody heart attack. Whoops. Okay, one more. I don't have to do this with you guys sitting here, but I know if I don't do it now, I'm going to forget. Okay. So that's done. I think. I don't know. It says also. Oh, I didn't realize. Nevertheless, we will publish our books. I know I had Publishing World Talk with Beck on Tuesday. It was sobering to say the least. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Whoops. I love how I'm able to blame my procrastination on other people. Like I couldn't write today. Right. I couldn't write now anyway. Too bad. I mean, we'll get to a sprint here in a second. I promise. Well, maybe promise. Okay. So at least on Amazon. At least on Amazon, the book prices are. That seems really. What is SEK? I don't know. It's not a good thing we're publishing. The thing we're publishing is right now, I feel like, but it's fine. We love our stories, so here we are. And you have a whole 4-book series to outline. No procrastinating. Okay, but I also did write 8K in the past 5 days, so I feel like I'm doing okay. You are certainly doing better than me, so we'll let that slide. I mean, I feel like Anna's doing better than all of us. Yeah. Crystal, on the other hand, owes me a sequel. I mean, let's be honest. Why did you change? Is it not going to let me? No. Okay, there we go. That's better. Sorry. It freaking changed the US prices on me. All right, I will do draft to digital's paperback thing later. Oh crap. Did I not save that? I don't think I saved that. We're going to find out together, guys. Crystal owes all of us a sequel. She doesn't to me yet. You guys. I have to read Incarnate first. It's decided. We bully Crystal into writing book 2 next sprint. Oh, yes, she does. You are one of us. Marta suggesting bullying was not on my 2025 bingo card. I mean, I have been roasted, reamed, and wrangled by Marta at least like 12 times in this last year. Okay. Fuck, I have to do that all over again. I forgot to save. So I'll be doing that first. Unless you want to sit here and watch me do this again. Fudge sickles. Oh, I miss the days of author bingo. You've missed a lot, Anne. It's true. Oh, like how Stieg is now currently fighting you for possession of Charles. He wants him too. And I said that he needs to fight you for him. And it's fine. Oh, sweetie. I would love there to be a Queen's event. I am I'm not necessarily, and I mean this in the best way. Freaking everybody is busy. Okay? Everybody is busy. I mean, granted, we haven't actually tried to talk about it yet, but Steve can go to hell. I will bully, wrangle, and whatever words Crystal used that second time, if it makes you feel better. I love him, but absolutely not. Oh, I mean, this is the reason why I want to get my newsletter to you, because the first newsletter that I made has a shirtless Charles scene because Stieg requested it. Oops. Okay. I think we're good. Think I got it all this time. Save. Okay. So, bookshelf. Okay. Sorry, I missed things. Yeah. Dave Warden, different. Although I would say I completely agree. I say I compete when it comes to Devon. Thank you, Marta. I love this version of you. We still have our friendship. That's all that matters. 100%. No sprint, just chat. I mean, I do want to show. I'm going to show shit. Because you wanted to see the pretty that is the physical copy. So I'm going to show off. Come on. My lovely friend Dio did the art for the chapter headers. So there it is. There's your crystal sneak peek for the day. Yeah, no, the font is fucking killer. It absolutely is. Let's see if I find the break. I want to see if I can find the scene break. Hold on. Because Dio also did the art for the scene break. Also, to answer your question, I used Atticus to do the formatting. I have so many short chapters. Jesus Christ. See, there's so little scene breaks in here. It's gonna be so fucking hard to find. The stream where Crystal just flips through her book for a while. Oh, and look at this. Look at this. There's text messages up in this bitch. Crystal is no Brandon Sandow. This is true. I mean, your girl wants to be able to do a book a year. There are people in her life that tell her that is insane. And it will especially never happen if I can't get book 2. Am I like just gonna pull the freaking scene break off my computer and show it that way? Because I cannot seem to fucking find any. Because it's so pretty. There it is. I found one. Take my money now. Celeste used that again. I love it. It's kind of finicky, but I love it. Weird question, but I've never gotten why you need special software to format. What is wrong with Word? It's stupid proof. Like, because it's all automated. It's all like, slider X, drop down Y, choose font, done. Whereas Word is like if you bugger it. Yeah. That too. Word is fine for print, but ebook specifically requires a certain type of format. It's most like Vellum when I publish books, unless there's drama I missed. I don't use Vellum because I don't have a Mac. That's why I went with Atticus. Okay, well, at least she knows about Nano. Okay, scene break. Scene break, show off. Come on, camera, focus. It's so small. Okay, that's enough of that. It's so cute, isn't it? Though it's so cute. It's very cute. I am in love with my book. I should put it back on the shelf. Stay. I'm gonna get one of those little standy things for it. Oh, I just put it up because it's in the. Anna's just like, we're not sprinting, so I'm just gonna keep distracting her. So, standard fare. Okay. I got the dedication. I got content warnings in case, you're so you're aware of things. We got a table of contents. I got acknowledgments and about the author. Nothing special. Oh, look how pretty it is on top of the shelf, like a little shrine. It's so pretty. You should publish it so we can buy it. It's what you should do. Hey. We love. This is not just distraction. I genuinely care that this is my and this is my first book in release I am experiencing for years. Okay, so it's very special. I mean, obviously it's your book, which makes it even more special. I love your face. Okay? I love your face. By the way, quick question about Scrivener. The language full version is available when I bought, right? In testing the version, it defaulted to English. I don't know about Scrivener and other languages, but hey, we have Anne and Marta here, so maybe they can. They can think you can change language. Yes, hold on, I shall try this for you. Love Anne. Anne brings back the chaos. You know what we should bring back streams where the two of us are on camera and nothing happens. I love you, friends. I'm starving, so I'm gonna run off now. Have the rest of the fun. Rest of the sprint. Love your face, Marta. Hope you have a lovely foods. I do speak English, but when it comes to the technical menus for kitchens, it's a catastrophe. That's fair. How am I being chaotic right now? This is the most I have talked in a very long time, my dear. You don't understand how quiet my streams tend to be. And I never use Scrivener, so I can't help. Sorry! Bye, Marta. I mean, to be fair, there are some streams where we go zoomy, noomy from here till Judgment Day. But they're far and few between. And that's not so much a problem. Like, sometimes I just don't have the energy, but I still want to stream, so it's, like, really quiet. It's quiet unless it's Dragon Age Veilguard. It's like running from a dragon. I mean, I cry, I scream, I punch a dragon. It's fine. I just want to like hold this forever. Can I hold this? Like it's book signing idea. If I just bite the cover. That sounds really stupid. I would never want to damage the pretty cover. You want to hear a funny, I've been talking about this shit way too much story. So I was on the family Zoom call. And there were children in the room while I was talking about my book. Because as you do, right? These kids have to be 10 tops. They wanted me to read a bit from my book. I was terrified. I'm like, oh, I'll read the back of the book. I look at the back of the book. I'm like, oh. How do I explain? And because these kids are going, book. And I'm like, okay. Do I have to hit? So I changed the prices. Do I have to hit republish? I just realized that. Can't put it down. I want to put it down. Can't put it down. I want to put it down. Dude, KDP is giving me the 13 days. It's literally 2 weeks. Oh God. Yeah. So I want to make sure I don't accidentally break thing. Because it says publish book, but it also says my release date. So I should be fine if I push publish the book, right? Because it's not actually going to publish it until the release date, right? Now I'm having a moment. I'm going to put this back again. Stay. The thing broke my dragon, eh? Did you see there's a dragon statue laying on its side? The book fell, clipped its wing, and split the damn thing. Because, that's fine. Whew. Hold on one sec. I'm having one of those moments. Okay. The book was making territory dominance or declaring dominance. I mean, yes. Okay, I think we're good. I'm just gonna like push buttons and hope things are gonna be great. And then we'll start. Okay. Yeah, series status live. Available for purchase. Paperback release scheduled. Okay, we're good. I didn't break anything. I think we can do a sprint now because I didn't break anything. Because I think I've run out of ridiculous crap to say. Oh, I didn't realize that paperbacks had a different ASIN. That might be why they couldn't find it. I was trying to see if I could get into the local bookstore here, but they couldn't find it. But I could still do like consignment. But now I just noticed I gave them the wrong ISBN. I mean, I'm still debating if I want to do consignment because I barely understand what it means. But sorry, you're watching my brain function in real time. So, yeah. Oh no, what's the oh no? No, sorry, I didn't mean to say ISBN. I meant to say ASIN. It's how like the I give that, and apparently it's easy. If I give that to retailers, it's easier than the ISBNs. Apparently, I have no idea what this shit means. So I'm gonna once the book is out, then I will start trying to get a hold of actual people, like actual like local bookstores and stuff. Okay, Chris, it's okay, Crystal. I love your brain. I'm glad someone does. I don't even 9 times out of 10. Kiko, apparently it has auto language detect on Mac, so I can't change the language, but it recognizes when I write German. Nifty. Whew. It's like so hot. Guess we can do a sprint. 13 days. I can't believe it's gonna be 13 days. Sorry. Because I wouldn't buy Scrivener if it only did English. That would be only my fanfics. So 70, yeah, that's totally fair. I know what you want to say, but sprint is not an option. I mean, it could be. Sprint. My protagonist has to meet fella son. I mean, yeah. No Apple in this house. Aren't there any promo codes? I don't. That's a good question because that's how I got my Scriv. I got my Scriv during the no. Yeah, I got it and Pro Writing Aid because of that. One of the only things that came out of that stupid thing. Well, good things happened. Bad company. I appreciate. I think I showed this off last stream, but we appreciate the little kitties and the ghosty goos eating donuts. I know Abby Emmons has sometimes one because sponsored. I don't know who that is. I might know who that is. Is that the one that has the course where she makes a video and then like 20 minutes, like the video topic spans like 10 minutes and the rest of it is a show for her class? Or am I thinking of someone else? Then perhaps I should wait till she has the code. No, I think her name is Livy. Never mind. How is it that oh, there you go. I keep thinking the lid is bigger than it is. It glows in the dark too, apparently. I have no windows down here. I wouldn't freaking know. 45 minutes of talk. Okay. Let's at least do. Why is that a problem? 45 minutes talk is fine. Yeah, usually I think I talk for like 10 minutes, maybe 20, and then I do like 3 45-minute sprints. For like a 3-hour stream. So that should just show you. But like, to be fair, we're talking about really cool stuff and bringing Anne up to speed on life and things, on how shenanigans have shenaniganized and like just everything. No, you do. You do not get to apologize. This is the most fun I've had in a hot minute. And I've been talking about stuff, and you help me with my prices, and you know, yeah, doing the work. You're doing the work that needs to be done. Honestly, it's true. Because if we didn't have this conversation, okay, I wouldn't have adjusted my prices. Because I have no idea what the markets are normally. Like, I know that in the US, most paperbacks are $18.99 right now because that's what Katie's book says. Okay, there's a few books on my shelf that said the paperback version was $18.99, and that's the US market. But I paid $25.99 for Backhanded Compliments, which I am totally okay doing because it's Katie. Okay, I remember back in my day, feeling so old when I say that, a hardcover book was $25. Like, right? Think about how much money you'll make extra when you become a bestseller. If I become a bestseller, I will be shocked, probably throw up, and do a happy dance. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm totally manifested. Like, the book, she is going to do well. I had a dream about a year ago ish, where me and Shannon were moving into this house. It was this gorgeous house, 1 story by the water somewhere. Okay. And I was on the phone with my grandmother saying, like, yeah, we arrived here safely. We're here. I just got the keys. We're just settling in. I'll call you when we're settled, right? And in this dream, we're talking about a dream sequence here, Anne. In this dream, I had called it the house that Alexandra built. So I know that my book series is going to do well, because if that's the house that Alexandra built, then obviously I must be making a buttload of money with this book series. You know what I mean? I mean, we only know German prices, but I'd assume it's the same in European countries. Oh, that is true. I did kind of change all of the euro. It's fine. It does make sense. You can only put English books on sale. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, this is a new place. I'm currently living with my gran. I moved in here about May. We got out of the leaky basement that had no heat. No, I'm not being delulu. Some things you just know, right? Like, come on. I got a gift code from Thalia for my birthday and said it could only be used for stationary audiobooks and not fixed regulated books. Yeah, I'm so very glad I'm out of that basement too. Like we had the fireplace didn't work. There was two different leaks. When we were cleaning the apartment, it had mold under the bed. Um so yeah, I recognized it from the list on Drafted Digital. It's when I click on the link for Tolino, it takes me to Thalia, which is kind of neat, I think. Fixed price thing is not something people internationally know, eh? It doesn't sound very familiar. Oh yeah, no. There's probably multiple reasons why we were getting so sick. I mean, granted, the reason I was sick for that like 2-ish or so years, progressively getting worse, was because my gallbladder was deciding to explode. So I mean, we decided to blame that apartment for that as well. Um because it was while I was in that I was not sick until after we moved there. So we just chronically blame that apartment for all of my health issues. I mean, granted, I have a couple more that I get to call the doctor for on Monday. Mm. Basically, newly released books have to stay at their publishing price for like 1.5 to 2 years and can't be on sale or reduced or anything unless they're broken. Huh. Well, that's interesting. The more you know. I'm so glad you got out of there, but what the fuck, can you like sue the landlord? The No, yes, maybe not worth it. Cuz like my landlord was a dude who had a basement he turned into an apartment. Like he wasn't like a legitimized landlord. So I don't know. But I just decided to like block his number and pretend that was just a horrible nightmare because it was. And we're here. I help my grandma from time to time, and we only pay about half the price. Like the freaking housing market slash rental market in this country slash province is ridiculous. Yeah, I just don't know how it works, to be perfectly honest. Um it's a little far field of what I give two fucks about. Because I mean, right now, like we're fine now. I mean, whew. Yes, the market is awful here too. I don't know how to afford living right now if it wasn't for this house of my aunt. Yeah, honestly, we Shannon and I couldn't rent on our own. Even if both of us had a full-time job, it'd be hard as fuck. Because like he makes $2,000 a month, and like the average rent in this town is 1,600. Like it's just not doable. We're not talking about like bills and groceries and stuff. My friend's former landlord, she moved now to be with her BF. Like had multiple apartments and tried to earn money from her and her roommates in the entire house for the garden for a gardener that never was there. Garden that never was there. Yeesh. And they had proof because they were the ones taking care of the garden. This guy was a large villa in the Taurus. I almost saw. That's what I saw when I first looked. I'm like, that's an R, right? And the most fucked up thing, even with a double income that is above minimum wage, there's getting a full after getting a full degree, we probably won't be able to buy a house unless we get financial help for a down payment. I hate greedy landlords like that. WTF, you make money off other people's necessity to live, get a grip, and be decent. Yeah, that's people don't know how to be decent in this era, right? Like, it's a time. It's a mountainous area where all the rich people in the state of Hesse have their villas. Neat. I'm from this. I'm from the place that looks like the zodiac sign, where people immediately assume you come from money. It's where all the stuck-up people are. We have a few areas in this town like that. That's like you drive through the area and it's like that's where the old money is. You know, I have never lived in an old money area. I will never live in an old money area. Well, we don't know where the house that Alexandra built is, aside from the fact it's near the water. That's also my state, and I do not live there. Remember, Anne, when they complained about the zoo wanting to charge people money for that path connecting the two towns? I am in Ontario. I am in like the southern-ish half of Ontario. I always say I am living 1 to 3 hours away from Toronto, because that throws the widest map that you get that wouldn't be able to find. I wouldn't be doxing myself saying, yeah, no, I live 1 to 3 hours from Toronto, because that's pretty big. Like, people living in the area would get a ticket for 30 minutes just to walk the path between them. Yeesh. That zoo was my first word I'm not going to attempt to say. When I was 9, very emotionally attached. Insanity. And then they would complain about how they can't watch the giraffes and the zebras for free anymore. Oh, a week-long class trip. We don't have those here. I mean, to be fair, I was poor. So, like, we had day trips. I think, like, for sports teams, they had, like, multiple day excursions. But those were like track meets or big out of town games or stuff like that. We have them like every other year at school. Neat. That sounds expensive. Oh, wow. I'd fall off my chair here. It's fine. I wouldn't worry about it. Anywho, you basically go to a town closer when you're younger and further when you're older, and go cultural and history and such. Also, group activities. That sounds like fun. I mean, I remember as a kid we used to go to the ROM, which was the Royal Ontario Museum. But that was like we would leave the school at like 7:00 in the morning, and we'd come back to the school at like 3 or 4. My last three of school, I went to Paris, 2 to Berlin, London, and Dublin. Although I did not do an internship there for 3 weeks. Not quite. Oh, I did do an internship. That is so cool. And are you gymnasium? We did trips to France too. I was. I only got German hostile Prague in 10th grade. Oof. That sounds like an oof. Damn. Yikes. It does not sound like it would be enjoyable. No. Oh, goodness. Like either playing with my hair or drinking my water. It's like my two modes right now. Whoops. We basically have three different types of school, and gymnasiums is the highest for. I mean, I just keep thinking you're saying like school gym, like the place where you do the athletics. Go to school for grade 12 and 13 year, and then go directly to uni after. Wow, that sounds strange. I mean, my the way the schools were broken up here was like kindergarten to sixth year, so grade six, and then middle school was 7 and 8. High school was 9, 10, 11, 12, and if you wanted, you could take that 13th year, but it was totally optional. And then apply for universities and see if you get in and spend way too much money because getting in, like I got into the baking and pastry arts program, but like the college I went to, you could sneeze and get into the college, whereas the university is all grades and stuff, you know. A female teacher never said a word, not even when our classmates and our male teacher got drunk because it was 2012 Euro Cup and Germany won against the Netherlands, so people got drunk. Yikes. I got drunk with my teachers too. What the fuck? Geez, if you got drunk with a teacher here, the teacher would probably be suspended for problems. What? The difference in cultures are insane, and I don't understand. We're like 14 to 16. I also have to remember the legal drinking age here. It used to be 18, now it's 21, I think. Yikes. Teachers got drunk and asked the classmate if they were. Oh my goodness. If you don't go to gymnasium, you have to do an internship and then go to uni. But you can do a real schedule, which is 10 years school all in all, and do an apprenticeship, then 2 to 3 years. I am getting so turned around here. I did one in vocational school. Yikes. Ah. Ah. I think it's best I sent you the video explaining the simplest version of doom at school. I feel like you do that and you're going to make my brain explode. Because there's just a lot of information. My brain's going, cultural differences are cool. Oh, school. Okay. Real. Okay. School meaning. Okay. I agree with Kyoko. It's complicated. It's not even that much complicated because every single state does their own thing when it comes to education. Yikes. Yeah, see, our school, like, I think our school system is federally funded instead of provincially funded. So I think I haven't left my province like ever. So I actually don't know how the other schools are. I just know how I grew up, and I don't even know if that's the same anymore. I'll be honest. In Bavaria, of course, only wants to do the university thing. Everyone takes their education system. Torturing children through the 5-day trial period in 5th grade. Trial period? I am so confused. Bavaria is the worst state and should just fuck off and be their own country. I know we can't afford that technically as United Germany, but I don't care. It is evil. Basically, you get all the trauma there for school. Yikes. I am learning all kinds of things, and I don't know if these are good. They always want special treat. Oh, so they're basically Quebec. They even have their own special party. Yep, it's Quebec. Every country has one. Varia is like the Texas of it. Yeah, so yeah, definitely Quebec. So basically, the TLDR of Quebec is they're part of Canada, but they're not part of Canada. But they want to be part of Canada, but they don't want to be part of Canada. And if you go to Quebec and you cross, there's a certain like geographic, like I made a line that if you cross from Quebec, Ontario, or Montreal, Ontario, and then Montreal, Quebec, you are expected to speak French. If you speak English, you are looked at like you're an absolute twat goblin. They're superior to everyone else, but they kind of need Canada's money. They've been trying to exit, like they've been trying to separate from Canada since I was a kid. It's time. So they want to be French. Speaking French is mean, and it's not even Parisian French. Quebec, we have our own French here. It's called Quebecois, I think. It is a bastardization of Parisian French, and you only will ever see it in Quebec because, like I said, Quebec is Quebec. Oh, because colonization. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, when I was a kid, the big TV would be rolled into the room on the thing, and a video would be played of like the winter festival in Quebec. Like the culture is pretty, the political and the people are dumb, like not dumb, but like Quebec. Okay, putting Quebec on my no visit list. Fair. I will stick to your state and Nova Scotia. I have heard Nova Scotia is so pretty. My friend Dio wants to move to Nova Scotia. That is her like life's goal and mission. But yeah, come to Ontario. I can't really say you'll find much in Kitchener or outside of Toronto. Toronto is terrifying. And Marta's right. I do dox myself. It's fine. So I'll just randomly throw out cities now. So, what is it? Owen Sound? Yeah. Start talking about Owen Sound just because I did not totally mention like where I am. I want to see North American wild and the landscape since the U.S. is out of the picture for the foreseeable future. It's Canada. Canada's really pretty. To be fair, there are parts of Canada that is really pretty. I live in a nondescript big city that's kind of somewhere near the size of other big cities. It's not pretty here. You would have to go north or south for pretty. I have friends moving next year too. That's exciting. I know about Nova Scotia from the Vampire Diaries. Is that the TVD you're referring to? Because I don't remember Nova Scotia coming up in TVD. I agree. The American is also a no-go for visitations as a whole. Me too, which sucks because how many of my friends are American? They all have to come here. I'm glad now that my father rescinded his U.S. citizenship at 23. Also, Canada is prioritizing immigration for people of certain traits, but I don't think they want me. I think they want you, hon. You're amazing and cool and stuff and things. I think I would have been more sad if I was a US citizen. Nova Scotia came up season 5 with Silas's tomb. Oh, got it. Yeah, the job market, the jobs, it's a time. They want carpenter. Yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, I feel so awful for all of the Americans that actually have a brain. I realize the shithole country that is turning into. How has this become this type of stream? I don't know. But like I have a friend who used to actually live here. And the first time shenanigans started shenaniganizing so many years ago, we're like, bestie, come here. Like move back here with us. And he's like, dude, I have a house that has a mortgage and a wife and this and that. They cannot uproot themselves again. So they just get to sit and watch everything be on fire. And it makes me very upset. Nova Scotia wants government workers technically, but German tax law probably isn't what they mean. I mean, I feel like the skills might be transferable. You might just have to learn about the Canadian tax law. I have no idea. I have no idea how that crap works. Jenistry immigration to Canada. And her husband is a carpenter. She made a video about her move. Neat. This must have been what it felt like to be for sane people in 1930. Ooh. Kiko. I mean, when the Germans and the Russians are watching American politics play out, and they're just kind of like, run. No, I know. I'm just kind of like, it's like it was like, you know, when facts just kind of like, right? I just had that moment. I don't think it's referable on that scope. Other Europeans, yes. I like this conversation is so far out of my field. I have been in the food industry my entire life. Okay? And then my body went to hell 6 different ways. So I'm like, I am talking so far out of my lane that I'm so far out of my lane. 100%. I watched the news today. It's a bit more seriously the word choice and all the actions being taken. Yeah, we should at least do one sprint, maybe to also kind of like ease down the heavy a bit. Let's do a 30-minute. I think we can do a 30-minute. We're not gonna do a big chunky 45. I don't think. Well, we might. Basically, every country has their own tax system. Oh no, Anne, don't do this to me. Why do you hate me? I mean, we could just do a 10-minute sprint and then go back to talking. We're just gonna talk not politics and not the sad things. I could agree to those terms. Okay, so let's. But also, I am probably gonna dip for dinner soon. That is fair. I want to read your book someday. That's why. I mean, technically, if they're still available, I have them right here. Her books are readable. I'm just saying. So we could just sprint, or we could just sprint. Yeah, we could just chat, and when I leave, I also have to eat, but it's Sunday tomorrow, so I get an extra hour. What? Oh my god! Prime writing time is 1 to 6 a.m. They are still available. Thank you. Yay. Okay. So real quick, just because I am that friend. And you can't see them worth shit. So far away. Dun, dun, dun. Wait. Nope. It is a friend pile. Because you can see Adasm is here, and then Mars books are here. So, yes. We have the first one and the second one and the third one, and they're good, and yes. So I love the covers. I do. Yes. Wait. Yeah. I'm like, how did I organize this again? Does this look right? I don't know if this will look right. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is how I had them. As you can see, I don't have that many friend books. Thank you. I do too. I'm super sad that Mandy doesn't do covers anymore because I don't know who to go to for my book covers. Wait, did you get your book covers done by Mandy Lynn? Is that who? Because, dude, that is so cool. Also, I love her face. Now put Tiny Shivers back. And then backhand compliments. Barely fits. Still haven't read backhand compliments yet. I have it on my little wheel picker thingy where I have this like spin the wheel thing, which is how I ended up reading freaking Brandon Sanderson. Also, my books were edited by Natalia Lee's company. I did all author two people. That is so cool. I mean, if you like my cover, I went for Miblart. I heard about them through a Jenna Moresi stream. And they did it's pretty. It's very pretty. I told myself I wasn't going to pick it up again. But stay. But yeah, no, that is really cool. Still dying over the title font. The font on the title is like I'll see what the vibe is when I publish. Yeah, it's so pretty. It's better than what I came up with for 100% sure. Like I love it, and I will probably go back to them for the rest of the series, maybe possibly. I'm going to go with Enchanted Ink Publishing again when it comes to copy edits, I think. They're expensive, but I loved working with them. Well, that's cool. My my edits were done by Mars, and they did an amazing job, and I love them, and yeah, I'm so far away for editing and cover making the copy edits or whatever. I mean, you'll get there. I believe in you. You know? Mhm. I love they were done by Mars. Yeah. It was fun. It's like we were kind of like half saying that they did them and then half saying that they like half that my editor was just a random eldritch entity. And I'm just like, no, like I said it's Mars. Cause I don't care. But yeah. I want to draw the line between friends when it comes to my books because I never want to be in a position where I have to argue with my friends about my book babies. That is totally fair. And I actually had this conversation with Dio when we were talking about book art. Is like we had this conversation where it was basically like, you're my friend, you're my people, you're like my sister in spirit, but if you want me to be your artist, then this is a business moment, and here is what I expect from you. I want to know what you expect from me. I don't want you to do that thing where you know, oh, it's totally fine, and you actually hate it because you don't want to hurt my feelings. I am putting my business hat on for this, so nothing you say can hurt my feelings. And I'm just kind of like, I love your face, and you're my people. Like, I don't know how to act businessy to my friends. Like, that sounds terrifying. But she did the art, and it's like, here, have opinion. And I'm just like, I don't understand what I'm looking at. Okay, cool. Okay, I love this. Here's your money now. Goodbye. Like, that was the extent of the conversation. Meanwhile, I'm also sitting here going like, so, can I have art? Can I have cheeseburger? I'm also scared. I used up all my incredible author match energy with Becca and Kelly, which is great for our books. I think I understood that sentence. I may have read it wrong. I think you have much energy. Oh. Kiyoko's gonna go like absolutely here in a minute. I love that it was so easy for you to. Basically, I don't think I'll connect with anyone on a creative level as well as these two. That is like, I mean, the fact that you're getting that really awesome connection with those two, is super, super awesome. And I hope you will continue to have those moments. So I don't want to risk it not being as great. I mean, that is totally fair. You have to do what you think is what you think is uncomfortable. That sentence didn't work. What I was trying to say is you do you, boo, as long as it makes you happy. Sorry, Kiko. I guess it would be time for dinner, so I guess I'll go and leave you to sprint. I mean, I hope you have a wonderful food. You enjoy the meal, and we'll go back up to a half hour. Also, actually getting food. That is fair. Thanks for all the talkie. Live your face. I hope you have a good day. And I can't write hungry. No, that's a mood. Yeah, let's do a half hour because that'll put us 5 minutes, and we'll probably just do a 2 hour sprint today or 2 hour stream. So I should probably share the screen. I'm sitting here just about ready to run the timer. and my happy ass is dumb. We're gonna use the one of the many new timers from the Hexed Hourglass because Jess put out a metric fuck ton. Yeah. So let's do the sprint, and we'll be back in half an hour. Happy sprinting. Hey, it has to happen every once in a while, right? Hey Jen, welcome to the stream. How's it going? What are we working on? We're getting toward the tail end because I'm like I think StreamYard only lets you do 2 hours now. I have no idea anymore, so we're gonna like play it by ear a little. Also, hey Devon, happy Saturday from Florida, watching scary movies and putzing around with the story. What horror movies are we watching? I love scary movies. Also, how annoyed am I going to be? Scale of 1 to 10. Because we already know I hate EA. Yeah, I was muted. There you are. Listening to Salem's Lot. Got 67 in that sprint. 67% in that sprint. Pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. That sounds amazing. Mutes happen. Hell, of course, like especially on StreamYard. That's like I remember in different streams, in different events, in different communities. Like sometimes that's part of the bingo board is whether or not you forget to unmute yourself. 11. What is canceled, broken, or therefore I will not be spending my money? That's usually where we go. Hannibal. Hannibal is fun. Hannibal is fun. Your crystal.exe has stopped functioning. Please restart your crystal.exe. Because the vampire bat in the chair is going, what? Mm-mm. I'm out. Fuck EA. Hard on fire. Yeah. Oh, you always bring me the most. Well, not always. You always bring me the most drama. Yeah, EA is worth $43 billion. They might go for 50. This is why we can't have nice things. Okay, everything is on fire, and I hate it. And just nothing surprises me with EA anymore because some gaming companies just need to be set on fire. Not literally, because people would be out of a job, and that would make me sad. But yeah, I didn't do much. I read a little bit because I'm like, well, if I'm ending the stream here in a minute or two, then like doing a 30-minute sprint, it's not really enough to get into anything. So I just kind of read for a bit. Yeah. Wanted to eat, thought about writing, and then watched a cat video, and now this news. I mean, that is fair. I have been distracted by food by things before, so I get it. Yeah. I don't know if the stream is going to end in like the next 2 seconds on its own, or if it's gonna like send me an error message or something, or if the 2-hour stream thing was just a scare tactic from StreamYard to be bitchy. I have no idea. And check my email to see if like it's done. Nope, I don't have any emails. Oh, and there goes the detective. Dun dun dun. God, I haven't watched Hannibal in like so long. Like there was a Hannibal TV show, then there was Silence of the Lambs, and then there was Red Dragon. Oh, really? I'm on StreamYard, non-paid, and streamed for about 4 hours last night. Last night. That is awesome. Because I do a stream every I do what? 4 Saturday streams a month? I gotta look at what their limits were again because I don't remember. But because like I tried Restream and the comments are borked, so that's why I came back to StreamYard because I would like to actually read the comments of my community and see the fact that they're posting and not just think I'm sitting here talking to myself, which I'm really good at doing that. I have a good ramble skill, you know. Um, pardon me. The the energy has just yoinked. Now I'm getting the Wi-Fi signal. Okay, we're fine. I think it's 20 hours per month. See, that's what it used to be. And then when StreamYard raised their prices and they made this like whole big, I don't know, I'm gonna have a relook at it. Because if I can just stay over on StreamYard, that's fine. Because I like StreamYard. StreamYard is like it does what I need it to. You know? Uh-oh. Hey, time for there are cap locks from Kyoko. Like brace for impact. Yes. StreamYard, if I remember correctly, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I am now officially undercaffeinated, raised their prices. Thank you. I tried to reach for the mute button. The mic mute fuck. I can't even the mic mute button and it didn't work. I was racking my brain so hard. Yeah. Switch to EV Mux from StreamYard, but I'm not streaming anymore. Family life busy. Yeah, no, that's fair. I like EV Mux as far as that goes. I find like it gets a little intrusive where it's like, hey, your stream starts here. Hey, your stream starts. Hey, your stream's almost over. Hey, like I got so many emails from EV Mux for like nothing. Words are hard. Yeah, you watched my brain just crash out in real time. It's glorious. Okay. But no, StreamYard raised their prices without saying anything, unless it was an email. Who the hell knows? Put the intro and outro stuff behind the paywall, which I figured out a workaround. And then it was like limiting how many streams you could do a month or like how many hours you can stream a month from like 25 to like 5 or something. I don't remember everything, but I remember everybody being pissed off. And like I was pissed. We remember my rant about it is I'm not going to pay for things that were free like for years. Fuck you. But then it's just like everything else is fine. I don't know. Okay. So I'm looking at my plan and it still says 20 hours. Maybe they walk back to that nonsense. Yeah, they practically doubled their prices. I dropped them so fast. Yeah. Like, because me and my husband were talking about it with the book coming out in 2 weeks. And so it's like, and occasionally I do have like a residual income. I could get like a year subscription to like whatever streaming service and so on and so forth. And it's like, I could justify that. So that way I could have branding and da 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 da. And it was like, I looked at it one day, put it on the back burner, had the conversation with hubby. Like 24 hours later, the prices were doubled. And I'm just kind of like, and then they took stuff out of the free tier that didn't like. So I'm like, I'm not going to buy StreamYard just on principle, and I'm not going to use them anymore. So I tried out EV Mux, and that was fine, and I tried out Restream. And then it's just kind of like, well, Restream's borked. I might go back to EV Mux. I might try it again. Because I still not, like, if they walked back their whole, 5 hours a month or whatever it was they said streaming thing, I could, since I found a workaround for the intros and outros, I might still work with StreamYard, but it was just like you've built this community, right? This clientele, right? However word you want to use, you've built this thing, and then you decided to turn around at the drop of a hat and go nanner nanner nanner, like the Stones, and it's like you immediately think that people are going to be okay with it, like the fuck. It was like the gaming companies lately are just like, oh, your expectations are this. Well, the reality is this, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. And I'm just like, that is a good way to alienate everybody that's ever gave a shit about your platform. Like, crystals on her soapy box, doo-dah, doo-dah. So, yeah. Which one platform does Paula use? Have to hop off. See you Monday for this for the stream replay. Remember when the quest Isle of Gods comes up. Your decisions, your consequences. I am terrified of Monday and excited for Monday. I'm sure it's fine. I mean, to be fair, we still have a side quest to do, so it may or may not happen. We'll see. But I think we're gonna start getting ready to. Oh, I need more water. I mean, theoretically, if StreamYard isn't going to boot my happy ass, we could keep going. Yep, we're doing the companion quest on Monday. For those uninitiated, I hope you have a great day, Kiko. For those uninitiated, on Mondays at 12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, I drop the mask of productivity, and we do gaming streams where I play a game, we chat, we vibe, and I scream in terror, which is always fun. And right now it's Dragon Age Veilguard. After that, it's going to be Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, probably. Unless they keep shooting themselves in the foot, then I won't buy the game. And I'll think of something else. Was it Restream or Streamlabs? Streamlabs. I've heard of Streamlabs. I haven't used them. But I don't know, maybe we'll look at Streamlabs too. Because I'm willing to try all of the things. As long as I can do my thing for the least amount of money possible. Right? Like, I am cheap. As a general rule, I am cheap. But, yeah, no, look into it. Because I'm still salty about StreamYard. Obviously. But yeah, I think we're gonna actually we're gonna drop. Today was a pretty chatty stream. Which is cool. Most of the times on Saturdays we do productivity from 12 p.m. EDT until about 2 or 3, depending on my energy level by the time 2 o'clock rolls around. Streamlabs is free and has a ton of cool things. I'm just not that tech savvy. Valid. Neither am I. I mean, like, in some aspects I can be, in some aspects I'm just like, what is technology? Like, I get to learn how to build my own website. Or not necessarily build. I'm thinking about using Wix to build an author website. And I'm just like, apparently it's super customizable, but also super like, hope you know what you're doing or it's going to be ugly. So that's going to be fun. And I'm pretty sure I'm just going to like be illiterate all over the place. It's going to be fine. Or tech illiterate all over the place. It's going to be fine. What else? Be back. Same bat time, same bat channel for more of this. Like I said, if you're interested in the other side of my cluster of chaos, Mondays, 12 p.m. EDT, I do some video game fun times, and things and stuff. Also, I get to do this now, and this is fun. If you like Underworld and the Vampire Diaries, if you like, oh my god, I had this all written down, and I'm blanking so hard. Ancient conspiracies, secret lineages, few like vampires, werewolves, gods, magic, all the things. Then this thing. I'm still trying to figure out a good way to hold it. October 16th, Incarnate's Rise is going to be available for paperback and ebook. It is currently available for ebook on pre-order. It is going to be hopefully available for paperback pre-order, but there is currently a strike happening with Canada Post, which is, I'm still waiting on my other proof copy from draft to digital. And until I get that, I can't turn on paperback pre-orders. So hopefully they will show up. Hopefully paperback pre-orders will show up before release date. If not, they will be on Amazon at the very least. Which I have it on a bunch of different Amazons, I think. It's in my Kobo cart. Yay! That's awesome. Yeah, so 13 days. Holy shit. It's happening. If you're into the things, get the things. I think I said all the things. In the outro that I'm going to play here shortly, it does say check out my newsletter. Asterisk. It's not in the description right now because I noticed a bunch of, like, there's been a couple subscribers that immediately just had it bounce out of their email. And one of those, I was doing the research, and one of those reasons it might be because I don't have a website, because I'm using MailerLite and stuff and things. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. So there is no newsletter in my description. But what there is the link to where to find the books. Or book. I only have the one. I'm so tired. Anywho. Buy my book! Okay, that's that. I'm gonna put that back up there where it goes. I'm gonna get better at these outros. I'm gonna try to write down and memorize my outros because I have my intro on lock. Not that I say it very often if I'm on my channel, but if you don't completely know who I am, I've been Crystal. My channel is Crystal's Cluster, where I make a cluster of content ranging from whatever I decide to do at any given day. And mostly it's live streams like today. I also have an Instagram and a TikTok. If you want some short form content, also chaos. I have book stuff. My socials are in the bio or on the banner. I think I forgot to put my socials in the description. I'm professional. I'm trying. Anywho, I'm going to stop rambling now. Until next time, love and appreciate every single one of you. We'll see you guys in the next video, stream, reel, wherever the hell it is you find me next. This is my workaround for doing intro. Oh, stop. Okay, we'll do that. And we'll do that. And we'll go. Bye, guys.